morning. Thank you for joining me on my YouTube channel, Healthy After 60. And this YouTube channel is dedicated to a lifestyle, a diet, to exercise that is going to keep you healthy 60 years old and beyond. And one of those key ingredients from a diet standpoint has been certainly the keto diet plays a very big role. It's certainly from my perspective. The low carb diet is very important. Very important not to have big spikes of insulin in your body and be riding that sugar level roller coaster. But besides that, also smoothies can be a big part of that healthy lifestyle and diet. I've really embraced the kale smoothie, and over the months I've actually incorporated ingredients that I think make that smoothie healthy, as well as to me the smoothie tastes great. There's no no sweeteners of any kind. It's very natural, and actually happens to be very low carb. But I've been actually following a lot of YouTube research where Water Cress has been the focus, and certainly I've become convinced that it is as healthy, if not healthier, than kale. And so it occurred to me that I've never had a watercress smoothie, and so this particular YouTube video is going to be my super nutritious, antioxidant, energy-giving, detoxifying smoothie. But I'm going to be replacing kale, the kale ingredient, with watercress, and by doing that, I'm going to have an opportunity to taste watercress, possibly for the first time, and also be able to just see how those smoothie ingredients work with watercress as a main ingredient. So here goes, and I again thank you very much for viewing this video. I'm going to start out by opening this bag of watercress. And I'm going to put this bag of pre-washed watercress into my wet mixer, my Vitamix mixer. I'm going to throw as much as like a whole blender full of watercress, which I've now got in there. And so after the watercress ingredient, I'm going to just put in my normal ingredients that I put into my smoothie. Starting with, I'm going to cut up a couple pieces of beet that are going to certainly be very important in this smoothie and are part of my kale smoothie. And so I'm going to just cut up a few pieces of beet that I've already washed, and I'm just going to cut a couple pieces. Going to throw those into the smoothie maker. And so beet is something that actually helps to certainly helps with circulation and blood flow, and really good for the cardiovascular system. It's loaded with a ton of nutrition. And you could say the same thing about chia seeds, and I can't stress enough with chia seeds, it's very important to grind them up. You don't want to be throwing them in your smoothie in shell form, because if you do, those seeds, which have a protective enzyme on the shell, they're just going to run through your system. So you got to grind them up. I do that with my Vitamix mixer, the dry pitcher, and so these are ground up chia seeds, and I'm going to put a couple heaping teaspoons of chia seeds into the smoothie. after the chia seeds, I'm putting in the flax seeds. And again, the flax seeds are also very important ingredient, very nutritious. They call it one of nature's superfoods. And I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of flax seeds into this smoothie. Loaded with all kinds of vitamins and nutrients and fiber and lots of other real healthy ingredients, so to speak, in flax seeds that make them a real important part of my everyday smoothie. And I've been purchasing these little packets of almonds from Aldi. They come in packages of 7, which are perfect for like a week's supply of smoothies. They're about $2.20 for the package of 7. Really work out well. So I just opened up the package, and I'm going to be throwing these almonds into the Vitamix mixer. And certainly almonds are also one of nature's superfoods, and something that you really want to be able to, I think, are very important to consume every day. So by putting them into the smoothie, I know I'm getting the almonds in my diet that I need. The next ingredient is black peppercorn, which is kind of maybe a little bit of a surprising ingredient, but I'm going to be putting some turmeric and ginger into this smoothie. And peppercorn is an ingredient that is supposed to help the body to really absorb the nutrients in the turmeric better. And so the peppercorns will be going in now. Just going to throw a small amount of peppercorns in there. And I have a tendency to forget the peppercorns, so I'm kind of excited about the fact that I didn't in this case. And here, what I do is I cut the fresh turmeric root and just slice it into smaller, manageable slices. And I've been mixing that with ginger root. So it's turmeric and ginger, and together I'm going to put a couple of teaspoons of turmeric and ginger into this smoothie. And so now that I've put the turmeric and ginger into the smoothie, the peppercorn ingredient really is going to be looming large. And so now what I have in this Vitamix pitcher is I've got the Water Cress, which is the key ingredient in today's smoothie. I've got beets, chia seeds, flax seeds, and then I've got freshly cut ginger and freshly sliced turmeric. I buy those at Whole Foods and really find that they're very, very fresh. One of the reasons I buy them in root form, because a lot of people purchase the powdered turmeric, and I could see where that would be a little easier, maybe a little bit more convenient as far as working with the powdered turmeric. But I've done some research where certainly they have found that a lot of powdered turmeric comes from India, and the importers mix that turmeric with lead powder that gives it a more of an orangish color, and also it increases the weight of the turmeric powder, which of course enriches certainly the importers, but it doesn't enrich the person consuming the turmeric. In fact, you don't want to be consuming iron. And so I have the kind of the philosophy, if you can help it, you really don't want to be trusting others with your health. You want to really take that responsibility yourself. And so I feel like by going with the fresh turmeric from Whole Foods, you kind of know what you're getting. And I think that it is, for me, a better choice. And so this is my last but not least ingredient in this smoothie, and it's just almond milk, and it's unsweetened almond milk, low carb. In fact, if I was to read the carbs, 1 gram of carbs in there, but I just pour some almond milk in the smoothie maker or the Vitamix mixer, quite a bit because there's a lot of ingredients in there. And now at this point, I'm ready to go ahead and mix this together. And I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if I've ever actually tasted Water Cress before. And this is something I want to incorporate into my weekly routine, maybe a weekly type of a smoothie, maybe more frequently, who knows. But this will be the first Water Cress smoothie that I've made. And I'm looking forward to seeing what it tastes like and to see how I feel afterwards. And so I'm going to be turning the Vitamix mixer on. I'm going to be turning it on to 10 and just letting it mix for about 60 seconds. And I think it sounds like it's about ready. Turning off this Vitamix mixer, and I'm going to be tasting for the very first time a Water Cress smoothie. Everything else is the same as my daily smoothie, the Kale smoothie I've been making. By the way, the first thing I notice here with this Water Cress smoothie is the color is a little more pleasing, I think you might say. Actually, with the Kale smoothie, it seems to turn brown. And this is that same, it's a brown color, but it's got a little bit more reddishness to it. And so I think it's a little bit more pleasing to look at. Now I'm going to see what it's like to taste. And so here goes. Oh my. Really, really good taste. The Water Cress is kind of known for that peppery-like taste, and I've got to say, it really does have that peppery taste, and I like it. I think when you have that taste, it really just tastes like it's good for you, but really actually very good. And no question that it mixes very well with all of the other ingredients. I've got actually it's a butternut squash here, and I just wanted to explain. You might have noticed I've got a butternut squash here, and I just wanted to explain why I've got this product placement. I'm going to be putting together, my next video is going to be on roasting a butternut squash, and how I prepare that roasted butternut squash as really a go-to side dish, another super food. But to sum up this Water Cress smoothie, I've got to say that it's got that really strong peppery kind of taste that I really like. And in fact, it just tastes very, very healthy, if I could be so bold as to say that. Really has a good flavor. And so I probably want to incorporate that into my smoothie routine more than once a week. And I'm going to see how I feel today and with future Water Cress smoothies, but I do think I'll be incorporating those with the Kale smoothies, mix them up a little bit. And so I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope the content has at least has some value to you, and hope that you'll join me on this healthy lifestyle, this journey, if you will. If you like this content, please hit like, and then also pass this video along to friends and family, as well as please subscribe. I could really use your support. And so thank you very much for viewing. Have a great day.